But today we have absolutely huge news. Huge news. And there are a lot of people that are charting, of course, where we are going to go. And many people think by May. And remember, tomorrow's February already. By May, we could see that $42,000 range once again. $42,000. Imagine if we did that. We would wipe out all the downs that we had since Luna collapsed, since Celsius collapsed, since FTX collapsed. We would wipe all that out in mere months, right? How fantastic would that be as we prepare to head higher? I would say that's pretty fantastic. Pretty fantastic. People are recognizing you need to get into something better, okay? And not just be dependent on the euro or any fiat. And that is why there's still a lot of firms, banks, asset managers that are still adopting Bitcoin, offering Bitcoin and crypto to institutional investors and to just retail investors overall. So here's one. Deca Bank, one of the largest asset managers in Germany, okay, is going to offer Bitcoin-related products to its clients. And Germany, interesting enough, they buy a whole bunch of gold, a lot of gold. They are big believers of gold. But now, seems like they may be turning to Bitcoin, right? Another huge country, another huge institution, I should say, is turning to Bitcoin, right? So fantastic stuff. And speaking of Bitcoin, this is what it's looking like right now. Yes, we had some big crashes in the past. We had big exchanges go down. We also had macro crashes. As you can see, we had Bitfinex crash. Even before Bitfinex crash, we had a Mt. Gox crash. We also had a COVID crash. We could label this last crash as an FTX crash, but it's really Luna, Voyager, Celsius, FTX crash, right? But every single time we bounce back, and when we bounce back, good things happen. Maybe we're not going to see 121x gain, but a 15x gain, a 10x gain from here. I mean, who knows? Who knows? But we are definitely moving in the right direction. The SEC just lost a huge case with the project library. Now, in case you're not aware, SEC sued this decentralized library of videos and knowledge and everything because they thought that not only did they host an illegal token offering, but that because of that illegal token offering, that the entire project is a security. So that is why they wanted to shut them down. Now, this was big news because Library initially did lose. They lost, and they said that they were going to pretty much close doors and give up. But luckily, they did not. They appealed that decision, and now the judge has clarified, saying, yes, the SEC got them on that token offering, okay? But that does not mean that Library itself is a security. And Library can still have other sales. For example, the Library tokens that's being sold in the secondary market, in this case like DEXs, for example, or centralized exchanges, for example, those are not considered security offerings. Nor is Library itself a security just because they did have the security sale. Oh, by the way, that's the market bell, right? So, this is absolutely huge. This means that Library, yes, they pay a fine for that initial token offering, but they can continue on and move forward. They are not declared a security, and they're able to still have their tokens being traded in the free market. That is huge. That is huge because one of the things that Gary was banking on is the fact that they catch someone doing some kind of token offering or had a token offering. They just want to label them completely as security, right? Or Gary does. That's not going to be the case anymore. So this is going to set a huge precedent on everything else that the SEC is going to do from here on out in terms of crypto, right? So, of course, people are now saying, well, this means XRP is not a security. There's no way that XRP could be deemed a security just because they had token sales before too. Maybe they'll slap Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson and maybe Ripple itself with some fees because they did have an ICO before and sold some tokens. But that does not mean XRP is automatically a security and Ripple can continue with business as usual. That is how the lawyers are interpreting it right now. So this is absolutely huge. Huge. It's the same thing with Ethereum. People are thinking, well, the SEC or Gary is going to declare Ethereum a security just because they had an ICO. No, that means they can't. They can't automatically just say everything is security because they had an ICO, right? So absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. So I want to lead off with that. This is good not only for XRP, but also for Ethereum, also for any other coin really that had an ICO. And of course, good for Bitcoin because we don't want SEC to overstep. We don't want Gary to overstep. Fantastic. Right? I'm actually surprised that XRP right now is not skyrocketing, to be honest. I thought after this came out, XRP Army would just be buying XRP. I thought XRP would shoot up, but maybe it will. We will see. But that is definitely the biggest story of the day because of that loss